A Scottish cyclist has broken the world record for the greatest distance covered in the space of 7 days. Josh Quigley cycled almost continuously for a week along Deeside, beating the world record by 2 miles. Brandon Cook was in Braemar.
It's been a long week for Josh Quigley, but this moment truly marked the end of it. A guard of honour formed at Braemar to welcome a very tired and weary-legged world breaker. For 7 days, Josh did laps of an 80-mile route along Deeside, clocking up a record 2,179 miles, finishing this morning at 4 AM in Bankery.
Just for the last 6 months, this has been my thing. And to be here, taking this record, you know, it's never been owned by somebody from Scotland. It's the first time the 7-day world record had a Scottish winner.
This was his second attempt at the record. The first in April was halted prematurely due to injury. It's a goal which has dominated his year and now an achievement to savour, with at least £20,000 raised for charity along the way.
You are officially amazing.
But all the blood, sweat and sleepless nights seemed worth it, as his incredible achievement was officially written into the record books.
I've had so many sleepless nights thinking about coming up here again for the second attempt, and you know what happens if my knees let me down again. So yeah, it was a pretty stressful time, so to come up and get through it and no problems and set a new world record is just absolutely incredible.
I have seen a lot of records in my career, and there are small records such as dexterity, building house of cards, or skills such as solving Rubik's cubes while juggling. But this, for me, is one of the more exciting ones because it represents pure human endeavour.
All week, Josh has been supported by locals from villages and towns along his route. They watched on as he received his award.
I don't know if you'd call him a beast or what, but I mean, he just kept going and going.
We've been following him as a family all week, seeing him 2, 3, 4 times a day and cheering him on.
When I woke up this morning and seen that he'd done it out, I know it sounds silly, but you almost cry, you know.
In the crowd was his proud auntie and grandmother.
And I left my husband in Gillinrothers to come up.
So talk us through that. So it's your anniversary.
My 61st anniversary.
And this is the best present.
That's the best present I could ever get.
Just riding up and down the same road all day, every day, is just soul destroying. But I knew going through what towns, what people to look out for, and you knew what ones were out. Her there, she was out all the time. They were just, all of them, they were incredible.
It's been a long road to the record books. For Josh and every one of his supporters, today was the icing on the cake. Brandon Cook, STV News.
Well, what an achievement there. Some incredible dedication there, Chris.
I just think it's one of the most incredible bits of human endurance I've ever witnessed. 2,000 miles, more than 2,000 miles in 7 days.
We'd struggle for 20 miles.
Lucky to do 5.